Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more of the total conversion mod of Stellaris, Star Trek New Horizons. Let's go ahead and get started here. Alright, so we are waiting for the Enterprise to hop over to Bernard Star so we can see if there's any pirates over there. We sent our one fleet over to keep an eye on Alpha Centauri in case pirates show up. And we have our construction ship coming back to get updated. Okay, we're going to leave that be for now. Unfortunately, the game is still running a little rough. I'm not sure if that will ever truly turn around. Okay, we have an inactive building, and that's on Earth. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right, the science facility. Well, we lose out on a lot if I move this person. Food is kind of scarce at the moment. We wouldn't be that bad off if I moved this person over here. But that still leaves us with a building not being worked. Oh, here we go. Put that person there. That deals with the food problem. And we put that person up there and we get our science. That works out eventually, once this person actually pops out. Alright, so it's a matter of just waiting for population here. How are we doing on Mars? Okay, with population coming out in what period of time? Let me see if I can get it right on that bar. In about 13 months or so. So I think I'm going to go ahead and build a... Well, industrial fabricator will really help, I think, because that's the one that reduces build costs and increases build speed, and it also mines. So this will help in the future, I think. So probably a good idea. Otherwise, we could just do a normal mining network. Now, that does the same amount of mining as the industrial fabricator. I assume this will level up and eventually be better, but at the meantime, there's no real loss in getting this, and this will help everything else that we do, so we'll go with that. And it is a lot of minerals, but we'll go ahead with it. Once the construction ship is done, I'm going to want to send it over to this system and establish a outpost or star base, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's grab the Enterprise. Oh, they're just now going in here. Let's jump into the star system, so when they arrive, we're ready to see what's here. Okay, let's actually pause here, because we do have a presence. Okay, leaders gain a level. Pirate Nest, okay, so that's what I thought. Now, we have enough combat strength to possibly defeat that. Just with the Enterprise, but might be a good idea to send our other combat ships over here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the second fleet and tell them to get over here too. If it takes them too long to get here, that's fine. We'll cancel the order. But I am going to have the engagement happen here. Yeah, I have them on passive fleet stance just in case they bumped into something while we were exploring. But I figured the pirate base was here, and who knows, maybe this is what's been causing the performance issue, because it was right after the pirates showed up, also the Trill, but it was right after the pirates showed up that we had that big problem with the performance. So maybe if we kill the pirates, it will go away. So let's see how that goes. I'm going to slow things down just so we can see the combat and react to it, if need be. I don't think there's anything else going on at the moment that is going to occupy my attention, so we can focus it on here. And we can deal with this situation. But at the moment, I do want to save up on minerals to a certain extent so that we can...
Hostile station engaged.
Okay, here we go. See how this goes. For the moment, it's just armor versus armor, so nothing's really happening. It's the first time we're seeing the Enterprise in action. Okay, so the construction ship is done with their thing, so now we do have something to tell them to do. So I would like them to hop over here. Now, this planet's not really habitable for us, but there's a lot of energy credits in the system, and it would push our border, so I think it's pretty important. So we're going to have them come over and build a starbase. So we should have plenty of influence and enough minerals. So that will do. All right, let's hop back over into Barnard Star and see how this combat continues to go. Looks like it's progressing slowly, so hopefully the second fleet can get there in time. I think we told them to get into this combat. But again, it might take them a while to get here, so we can't necessarily count on them. But it doesn't seem like the enemy... Oh, there they are. I was about to say, I don't think they'd get there in time, but here they are.
Research project complete.
Okay, we've got special project completed. The aborted terraforming process on Alpha Centauri Prime has finally been completed. After seeding the atmosphere with billions of nanites, the alien bioengineering machinery has significantly altered conditions on the planet's surface. The ecosystem and climate have been stabilized, and a new alien biota adapted to this climate has been introduced. Luck would have it, the planet is now a veritable paradise for humans. Yay! The new climate appears more suited to our kind than that of Earth itself. Okay, well, let's take a look at that. So Alpha Centauri is... okay, so now that that's done, it's growth speed of 20%. So this population is going to happen like right now. So let us have them go over here, get us some minerals. So we're going to build probably an industrial fabricator. That makes perfect sense, because then every building afterwards will be very fast. And we don't have any blockers anymore now, so that is fantastic. Habitability of 100%. We do have a governor. I guess that's the have been the prime minister. We have a governor over here too. Oh, okay. Apparently you only need one governor. That is definitely different than it used to be with Stellaris. Maybe again this is a difference with this particular mod too, so I can't be certain on that. But now we should have these guys coming into the combat. I'm not sure if it updated. There we go. Now we're going to have a lot more ships involved in this combat, and a lot more combat strength. Now we're burning down that armor a lot faster. But that being said, it looks like it does have a lot of armor, so it's going to take some time. Oh, a little bit of performance hitch there and there. I'm really hoping that this combat kind of alleviates a lot of this stuff. Once we destroy this, of course. Yeah, but it looks like all of our ships together are pretty formidable. The one ship is kind of broken off from the rest of the group, going in a different direction. He's kind of his own man, I guess. Can't go with the crowd. Alright, I think this one's in hand, so we could probably walk away from it without really losing too much perspective. But at the same time, I'm not sure how much else is going on at the moment. We've got 2 science vessels doing some surveying. May come time when we want to have another science vessel out here, but right now we're at our cap. But really, honestly, upgrading the star base that's in the Alpha Centauri system seems to be well worth it to me. Oh, it's regenerating. So at points, it's actually... Okay, well, the NX project. Well, this is weird that this is coming up because we already have this done, but let's see what it has to say. The NX project is stalling yet again. And this time, it is not due to Vulcan political pressure. Introduction of the modern technologies implemented for the first time in the X-like cruiser class throughout the rest of the fleet has proven difficult. The test run of the new experimental ship Atlantis proved disastrous. The new warp engine subspace bubble collapsed in proximity to the gravity well of Jupiter. The ship sunk to the depths of the gas giant with all souls lost. Starfleet Corps of Engineers has been having a hard time replicating the ad hoc and jury-rigged chances that the Enterprise crew did to the ship to get the new thrusters working. Oh, so this is kind of like an after effect, as well as the new patchwork navigation software from the Duotronic computers. It is hoping to send a team of researchers, students, and officers from across Starfleet to study the Enterprise's operation and in field conditions. This, however, could prove to be a very complex project indeed and disrupt all ship work. So we have a special project, and I'm going to assume that's going to lock down the Enterprise yet again. We're going to send them to Earth before we do that, though, so that they're at least in a position to protect them. But let's just go ahead and take a real quick look at that situation log so we know what it is. Yeah, it says it needs a ship in orbit, so just like before, we just have to put it in an orbit of a planet. Then it's probably going to be out for a period of time, so I guess it's up to us what we do from there. But we definitely got lucky with the Terraform project, because that could have gone badly. It could have gone a different direction than it ended up going in. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and speed this up. Let's see these ships move a little bit faster. Granted, the performance problem is still a problem, but I'm crossing my fingers that this cures it. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what the problem is. Okay, pirate station raided. The Enterprise has destroyed a pirate station in the Barnard Star system and recovered a strong room module. Interesting. We get some minerals and energy credits. Okay. The big explosion. All right, let's go ahead and so we do have debris, maybe. Or is that the Enterprise project? Could be the Enterprise project. All right. Well, let's get out of that particular star. So first things first, the Second Fleet, we're going to want to come back over to Alpha Centauri, and we're going to send them in orbit of the planet itself, because the starbase is quite a ways away, and I'm a little concerned about that. Speaking of the starbase, what would it take to upgrade this? 500 minerals. All right, so that's going to be take us some time, but I think it'd be important because it would allow us to increase his naval capacity. Until we get that naval capacity up, not a whole lot we can do. Next, we're going to come over to the Sol system, and we're going to move the Enterprise in orbit of Earth. So again, we'll do that project, but we'll have it around Earth in case we need it or something. Not really sure if we'll be able to actually use it, but hey, it'll be near the starbase and at least protected, so that might be a good idea as well. Okay, well, that is the combat done. Let's just take a real quick look at other things going on here. So science ship, construction ship, they're all doing their thing. I'm going to assume that that is not any debris, because there wasn't any with the pirates before. Alpha Centauri is about to build this building, which is fine, because we do have that population there. Where would we want to continue to go? Well, we have plenty of food. So maybe the energy credits, or not a lot of mining resources here outside the energy credits. Unless we were to override the food, of course, which is something we could do. All right, well, let's continue. Yeah, unfortunately, the performance still seems bad. So I don't think the pirates were the problem.
System survey complete.
Okay. So, system survey complete. That means we need to go somewhere else. Now, I don't think Barnard Star had anything in it, habitable world-wise. Otherwise, we'd see that right now. So there's a lot of stuff in here, though. So still may be worth a survey because it's close to us. I think the... what is the Franklin? Yeah, the USS Franklin probably can take these other surveys. So let's send the Fury over to the Barnard Star now that we've cleared that out. Alright, let's continue. It has kind of reached a point of no return, though. If this performance continues to be a problem, I don't really want to have to go back with everything that we've accomplished, because where it happened, you know, that's quite a ways back now. And also, I'm not actually sure if I reloaded a previous save, if this wouldn't just happen again. Alright, a new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape, so we just have another faction. So this is led by Governor Nathan Samuels, the previous Prime Minister, I believe. They call themselves the Doctors Without Borders. Okay. Interesting. So far, I feel like all of the factions have been appropriate. Let's see that faction. How much support they have. So unfortunately, the ones that like us the most are the Solar Freedom Movement. And they're giving us a good amount of influence because of that. But now that we're getting more and more factions, unfortunately, we're not making these other factions happy. Because there's certain things we're not doing. I forget how we pop up what they all... Oh, you click on them. Okay, so... Yeah, we need to have a lot of energy credits on hand. That's one of the things that they want. More strategic resources. I don't think we really have many at all. We do have dilithium, but that's about it. So that would be one of the things that they would like. This one I still don't know what it is because it's bugged. This one I don't understand because it says spending resources on wars, lives and resources on wars, and aggression will greatly displease the Earth Mining Consortium. We're not at war. So why are they like yellow with this one? Oh well. And then private schools. Okay. So a lot of this stuff seems like late game stuff we can't really do right now. This one, indirect xenology. Oh, because we're having an enlightenment choice, these guys don't like that. Honestly, changing that probably would turn them around. No purges. Well, again, why is this not green? Because we're not purging anyone. We are not even allowed to. All refugees welcome. Recent enlightenment. Okay, so this is kind of contradictory. So they want us to enlighten people, but they also don't want us to affect the aliens with our research. Oh, you know what it probably is? There's probably a policy that we could do for that one. Serving cultures. Okay. They don't like us land grabbing. That's fine. Joining a federation, so they're happy with that. Do contact. Okay, they're happy with that. And traditions emphasizing diversity. Okay, well, we haven't done any of those things. But out of curiosity, policy, is there anything we can do about that one? So native interference, we went to passive study, they would be fine with us. I honestly am not that big of a fan of active study, so passive study would be fine with me. And they like enlightenment. So yeah, let's go with that. Let's go passive study. That immediately like us more. And it may tip them in our favor and we get more influence. So let's go for that. So that should do it. It may not be immediate. Which one was it? Yeah, this one. So then now they like us. Yeah, so now we're getting influence from them. Good. All right. All right, that's cool. This one, I don't think there's anything we could do about it. These are traditions. These are not policies. Traditions are, you know, stuff that I have to invest the unity in. So I'm going to go down the diplomacy tree probably as a priority. They want us to go down some of these other things, like diversity was what the one guys want. And what was the other one that they wanted? The mining guys. They wanted frontier traditions. So I'm not against that, but I have to have the resources to do it. So frontier. So they want that. Probably even just adopting it would make them happy, but at the meantime, I'm going to focus on discovery and diplomacy. Alright, well, in any case, it's a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.